Hi friends, thank you for doing those beginning of the day activities with me, like our words and our weather and our calendar and attendance. I now have a story for us to read together, and it is about a couple of the types of weather that we were learning in our weather words. So I want to show it to you. It is called, let's see, what do you think? What do you see in that picture before I tell you what it's called? We see some things up here. They are clouds. So this story is called Clouds. And the author who writes the story is Anne Rockwell, and the illustrator that draws the pictures is Fran Lasak. All right, so we're going to go ahead and read the story together and see what we can learn about clouds. And then I have a couple questions when we're done, so make sure you're paying attention. Look up at the sky. Do you see white or gray shapes moving across it? Those are called clouds. Most clouds are too far away to feel. You can only look at them. But there's one kind of cloud you can feel standing on the ground. That is fog. It's the lowest kind of cloud. Did you know that fog was a type of cloud? Oh. You can learn a lot from looking at the clouds. The shape of the clouds and whether they are dark or bright can tell you how high they are and what type of weather they will be bringing. All clouds are made of water and particles of dust, too small to see. So it's a bunch of water particles all pushed together to make a cloud. There are different types of clouds in the sky. There are clouds that are wispy, looking like white feathers trailing across the sky. They mean sunny weather with no rain. They are far apart and let the sun shine on the earth. There are clouds that can cover the whole sky. They tell us that it may rain or snow. Some are small, puffy white clouds scattered across the sky. These clouds can mean it's going to get colder. These are other types of clouds we might see. There are gray, blue, and streaky clouds that cover the sky. They tell you that it could rain that night or the next day. These come out when it's warmer outside. Some clouds look like ocean waves, puffy white and gray. If you see them on a hot, humid day, a thunderstorm will probably come. Some clouds are low in the sky. They are most often seen on bright, sunny days. Some clouds are gray and cover the whole sky. They usually mean rain, but not much. Some clouds are gray and look like a row of fuzzy lumps hanging low in the sky. Rain does not fall from these clouds. Some clouds tell you there will be very wet or even stormy weather. These clouds are dark gray and ragged looking at the bottom. Rain or snow falls steadily from them. The scariest clouds, if you are standing under them, will look dark gray instead of white. Sometimes they look almost black. They seem to swell or get bigger as they climb higher and higher into the sky. If you see them in the sky, you should go inside. They mean a thunderstorm is coming, and thunderstorms could be dangerous. Sometimes ice called hail falls from them, so you want to go inside to stay safe. Sometimes they're very, very windy and create tornadoes. If there were no clouds, Earth would be a very different place. Clouds are important to everything that lives and grows here. They bring the rain all plants and animals need. So we need clouds to have rain. If there were no clouds, there would be no rain. Nothing could live. If there were no clouds to hide the sun, Earth would become very hot during the day and very cold during the night. The temperature change would be too much for most plants and animals to live and grow. Sometimes you see more than one kind of cloud in different parts of the sky at the same time. That's because the wind is blowing away some clouds and bringing in new ones. So that's how clouds move. The wind moves them. This means that the weather will change. Now that you know which clouds bring rain or snow, which bring storms, and which bring sunny weather, you can tell in advance what the change will be. So you can tell ahead of time what the change will be. That's what the scientists called meteorologists do. So the people who predict the weather and who study weather, and they're on, usually you see them on TV on the news talking about weather, they are called meteorologists. Can you say that? I know it's a big word. Ready? Meteorologist. Awesome. More than half of Earth is always covered with clouds, even though you may not see anywhere you live. But somewhere else on Earth, someone else is looking at clouds in the sky above. The end. So that was a fun little story about clouds and the types of weather that it brings. So I have a couple questions for us. So you can talk with someone who's at your house about these questions. So I want to know, what does it mean when the clouds get dark? So if you see a dark cloud, what could be getting ready to happen? If you said it could bring rain, you would be right. So it might be getting ready to rain if you see some dark clouds. And how about if there were no clouds? What did it tell us if there was no clouds in the sky? What would happen? Can you talk with someone at your home about that? What would happen if there were no clouds? I think if there were no clouds, there would be no rain, because rain wouldn't fall if there were no clouds to fall from. And that would not be helpful for people or plants or animals who need water and rain to come down. And the story also told us that we would have no shade, and so it would be very, very hot because the clouds would never cover up the sun. So it would always be really, really hot. That's interesting. Maybe you have another example too. And what is something loud that might come with a dark cloud? Some of you might be a little scared of this sometimes. It's something that's loud. We had it the other night, and it was kind of loud. It's called thunder. So usually we see thunder and lightning together. So I have a video I want you to watch about thunder and lightning. And so you can watch that after this video. So this one will end, and then you can watch the next one, and it's called Thunder and Lightning, okay? And then come back to me. I have another activity for us.